first video with FC26 is live now on the channel. We're gonna talk about the release date, about crossplay, and also about what should we expect and hope in terms of gameplay. Vrei să-ți construiești echipa de vis în FC25 sau să deschizi cele mai tari pachete? Cumpără coins de pe fifacoin.com și folosește codul OVI pentru extra discount. Linkul este în descriere. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new video on the channel. As I was saying, today we're going to talk about FC26, and there have been some rumors. There are some rumors, so-called leaks, regarding the release date. We all know that each season, until this summer, we had the game released in September, even late September, last year and two years ago. Even though in the past we used to have a demo for 10 days prior to the game. Now they just roll out the game with early access. Apparently, some leakers are saying that the Ultimate Edition will be available on August 23, with the trailer to be expected between May 20 and 27. It will be available on old and new generation. Moments mode will be removed from Ultimate Team, and there will be no crossplay between console and PC. But then you get this, with some leakers saying that we will have crossplay between console and PC. Now, what would be the logic behind moving the game from September to August, and why EA would do it? First of all, to line it up with the start of the football season, that is one reason. Second, to avoid the Grand Theft Auto 6th release that apparently will go in September. But is it worth it though? Like, August doesn't seem to be a great month to launch a game. It is summer around the world. People are outside, kids are outside. A lot of people are on vacation. So EA Sports need to figure out a proper date when it is suitable for them to release the game. That's why I think they did it in September, because they let everyone enjoy their vacation, have a month, 3 weeks of cool down in terms of content, in terms of the game, and then they put out the new game. In my opinion, this is my personal opinion, and this is what I think will happen. Crossplay will still exist between PC and consoles. They will not fix the cheaters, they don't care about it, even though PC is better in terms of gameplay due to the higher FPS. Now, in terms of release date, it would make sense to avoid the madness with Grand Theft Auto being launched in September, and you don't want to launch at the same time with them. But in the same time, think about it. It is August, people are on vacation. You will still suffer in terms of sales. So why not stick with what has previously worked for them? I do believe that it will be maybe an early September release, not late September like we used to, like the 27th, 28th. It will be maybe a 10, 15 September. But I don't believe in an August release. That is my opinion, my personal opinion. I don't have any leaks of that. It's just logic in my head. Now, let's move a bit to what we expect to see changed next season in terms of the game, the gameplay, what will actually happen. Servers, and that is the most important thing that everyone needs in order to improve their gameplay experience, are the servers. Nothing big will change. There are no announcements that this will happen, that big servers will be added, even though they would be making a lot more money, in my opinion, if they solve that. Audience retention, players retention would be longer throughout the season. Players frustrations will be lower, and this would actually produce a bigger income from EA Sports, but they have not taken this into consideration to add more servers. Next one. I expect to see as many promos as we've seen this year, and that is a big problem from EA, because it gets repetitive, it gets boring. You've got too many cars to choose from. It is too much. It is just too much. You take away the beauty of a game, the grind of the game, in my opinion, to build towards your truly ultimate team. Once you get there, once you achieve that goal to have a top tier squad, you start to lose interest in the game. Okay, they released a lot of promos this year, and we are at a very high level in terms of cards. And what they do in order to compensate is to release even higher cards, after higher cards, better promos, after better promos. But you know, the margins are small. From a 94 rated card, if you get it to a 95, 96, margins are small. You can still have a top rated squad. The incentive to play for those squads ain't that big. We'll see how Team of the Season develops. Also, I think we had too many Evos, chat. It is fun to get some Evos, to have something to grind for, and I would love to have a big Evo to grind instead of small Evos. That's just me. Or they should find a balance between releasing so many Evos and not having this in the game, because at this moment it feels like too much, at least for me. I'm still 1000 plus kill rating. We've hit 15 and 0s this season on the road to glory, but I keep it more casual than in previous seasons, and that's mostly because the game is a bit boring with already achieving a high level at your cards. Now, another thing that it is too much in the game, and they will still add it: store packs. We got a crazy variation of packs over there, crazy amount of packs. And EA Sports has tested, they've seen it works, they've seen people buy from them, and we should expect to see that in the next season also. Another thing that I expect to see is a combination of the tactics system from previous years with the one from this season. In FC25, we had, a remaster or an upgrade, let's go like that, for tactics. It's been interesting with the player roles, but I do believe we could have even more variety if we combine it a bit also with what we had before. And because they cannot change the gameplay too much, I do believe they will focus on that tactics system, play styles, stuff like that. Because the gameplay will probably be 10-15% different, not more. Like 90% will be the same due to the fact that they are running it on the same engine. That being said, in my opinion, game to be released half of September. We will be having crossplay, so PC versus console. They will not fix the hackers. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. We should be expecting a lot of promos from now on, also in FC26, and even more store packs, because they've seen it works. I think they're gonna push on that. That's my opinion. But again, I don't have any leaks on that. That is based on my experience. I've been a YouTuber for, 15 years. And I've seen how things work. Drop a comment below, chat. Let me know your opinion on this. And the most important thing, besides servers, because we all know that should be the biggest change in the new game, what would you love to see in the upcoming game from EA Sports? Have an absolutely fantastic day, everyone. Ciao, ciao.